Americans, your deaths await you.
Here you are once again, a nation divided. Only this time, you will fall. With a little help, if necessary. Your democratic ideals will be your undoing, once your own people turn against you.
Did you really think it would be that easy?
До свидания.
Cloaking field is down. Get him.
These mini-sentry guns will give you something new to think about. It's clobbering time! Score one!
Keep attacking. You'll disrupt his cloaking.
The Registration Act will be passed by your cowardly leaders. And you will become criminals! War criminals!
I hit Johnny harder than that the last time he gave me a hot foot.
Wondering, those are only seconds.
Oh, we went
They
there.
cannot harm what they cannot see.
This is Grim State Force.
When this is done, no one will ever trust you heroes again.
You ready for us? Stretcho's the brains, I'm the brawn.
My suit malfunction. No! You think you've won, but you haven't. You'll soon see. You have already lost everything.
And so, to answer your question, Mr. Senator, in spite of these recent events, I don't believe forcing superheroes to register with the government is the answer. This law would
And with the passage of the Superhuman Registration Act earlier this week, superheroes around the country are being forced to choose a side. Do they register with the government to uphold the law, or become part of an underground resistance movement? So far,
Can you believe this is really going down? The act kicks in at midnight, but word is S.H.I.E.L.D's gonna be here sooner than that, taking signatures. Or prisoners. I want to talk to Cage about it, but he's too busy arguing with Mr. Fantastic over there. Maybe you can break into their little powwow and get some sense out of them.
Understand your skepticism, Luke, but you have to believe me. I've crunched the numbers, and we absolutely can't rebel against the government on this. If we do, the consequences...
Can't be any worse than burning the Constitution.
You're exaggerating. This is a temporary measure. Once things settle down...
I ain't buying it, Reed. And I can't believe somebody as brainy as you would.
As of midnight tonight, any
Oh, hello. Good timing. Perhaps you can talk some sense into Mr. Cage here. He and Iron Fist seem determined to get arrested.
He's the one who needs a reality check. But good luck getting anywhere with that.
You have reached the voicemail box of...
Things don't get out of hand. Hope things don't get out of hand.
This Thursday's seminar on workplace safety has been postponed due to an injury.
Hope things don't get out of hand. Read.
And so, in a worst-case scenario, we'd find ourselves in the equivalent of a superpowered civil war.
Heroes so busy fighting each other, the criminals get a free pass.
Exactly. That's where you and the Thunderbolts would come in, Melissa. We need you to help S.H.I.E.L.D. keep crime under control while we focus on... Oh, hello again. I'm glad to see you're not going off half-cocked like Luke, Danny, and Eli over there seem to be. We need cooler heads to prevail at a time like this.
Dr. Pym, Latverian nanite samples have just arrived for you from the Baxter building.
I'm not sure that's been determined. Incarceration, most likely. Those who violently resist might accidentally be harmed. I'm not in charge of that, of course, but that's what I'm hearing. Not a pleasant thought. There's morality and there's practicality. I may have personal issues with the Act, but I also have hard evidence that if we rebel against it, the entire world's future will be imperiled. So, there's really only one sane choice here.
Registration Act.
I'm not saying the SRA is evil, but going down a path we know leads to disaster would certainly be irresponsible and foolish. I'm sorry, I can't discuss this indefinitely with you. I hope you make the intelligent choice here.
New York Senator Lieber decried the recent passage of the Registration Act today, citing his rescue by a team of superheroes just before the Stamford incident.
Hey, you come to a decision yet? For now, yeah, it is. Stamford would never have happened if superheroes had proper oversight. We already trust them with the cops and the military. Bottom line, we need checks and balances. Otherwise, more kids are gonna get killed. No one's got a better reason to be paranoid than I do. And I'm telling you, this is the way it's gotta go. Don't be so sure. There's no way the cops or S.H.I.E.L.D. would have handled it with a slugfest in the middle of a suburban neighborhood. Look, I can't make the decision for you. Just remember, we're supposed to protect people. Signing up for training and accountability is the best way to do that.
Are you sure you can get us to Cap without leading them right to him?
Got it covered. You just stick with me.
But what about the rest? How can we convince...
They're gonna have to make their own choice. Stark, Richards, and Songbird are obviously a lost cause. But maybe. Well, speak of the devil. So you folks made up your minds yet? From what I hear, they ain't gonna give you much more time to sit on the fence. I ain't no government puppet, and I assume you feel the same way. There are worse things you could do than risk jail time to do the right thing. If they're enforcing unconstitutional laws and hunting you down like a dog, hell yeah. With Cap in charge, as long as it takes. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. You're either with us or against us. Okay, look, I hope you make the right choice. We could use your help.
Though the incident was eclipsed by Stanford, many advocates point toward the Washington, D.C. attack as evidence that superheroes are absolutely necessary in today's world.
All superhumans, the Registration Act is in effect. You are now required to meet with Commander Hill and register your identity with S.H.I.E.L.D.
I'm glad to see you're willing to meet with me on civil terms. Once you register, I'm sure we'll have a productive relationship. The paperwork is right here. Step up and sign, please. Because it's the law, and because if you don't, we'll drop you so fast your super little heads will spin. So, what's it gonna be, heroes? Just sign up here and you'll be bona fide law enforcement agents. You're not looking to start trouble, are you? Smart move. I'm glad to see you're going through with registration. Congratulations on making the right choice, heroes. The only one you really had. I'll look forward to working with you.
No! How could you? Cage told me I should have left with him and Iron Fist, but I didn't believe you'd do this! You damn traitors!
Well, looks like your first assignment just walked through the door. Either convince that idiot to register, or take him down.
Shut up! There's nothing you can say to make me join you. This is for Cap!
I can reach you from here.
An unfortunate introduction to government service for you. I'm sorry it had to come to that. Cage and Iron Fist refused to sign and escaped, and they're apparently not alone. I'm just glad you made the correct decision. Let's head back into the main area. We're gonna have our hands full, I expect, and I'm sure Tony will want to thank you personally once he gets back from Washington.
I don't need to tell you that you've made the right choice. You're here, and that means you understand the reality of our situation. You know what we're up against. Who we're up against. We simply can't restore the public's faith in us, while Captain America and his recruits are still playing by the old rules.
S.H.I.E.L.D. is going to use their expanded authority to keep supervillain activity in check. That leaves us with responsibility for dealing with the rogue heroes.
We need to act decisively to end this fast. We have a few leads, and may be close to identifying one or more locations being used as hideouts by the rebels. Come back here later. By then, we should have something more solid.
I hate that it's come to this, but we have a job to do. We'll reconvene at the briefing station when you're ready.
Captain America's rebellion.
No way. She-Hulk is real. You're crazy. way. She-Hulk is definitely hotter. You're crazy. Yeah, I'm thinking of transfer to the CIA.
Captain America's people are equipping themselves for a war. We need to cut off their supply lines before they can fortify. We've been tracking some suspicious cargo entering the Jersey City shipyards. We believe it's headed for a hideout being set up by the unregistered heroes.
Our original hope was to catch Cap himself. But my money says Cable is behind this op. He must be establishing this facility to support Captain America wherever he's hiding. Expect strong resistance. Cap's managed to turn a number of S.H.I.E.L.D. agents to his cause. Apparently, they call themselves the White Star in his honor. And I'm sure he sent some of the unregistered heroes.
Move it! We gotta get this cargo inside!
S.H.I.E.L.D. could be here any minute. Look sharp.
Okay, we're all here. Now listen up. Meanwhile, we'll provide a distraction. But we'll do what we have to do. These are good people we're going up against, but they're breaking the law. Now let's get a move on before they realize we're here.
It's a raid! Get to your position!
We'll beat you down.
I'm hot. You're not.
Get on the freighter and destroy that cargo!
Blasters online.
I'm one of the Fantastic Four. I'm used to winning.
You see those robot parts? The White Star is hijacking S.H.I.E.L.D.'s combat units to boost their numbers.
Oh, I was just getting warmed up.
Here come Hill's lapdogs.
They're after the cargo. Stop those government lackeys.
Keep it up! Just a couple more! Good. Let's keep moving and meet up with Widow.
There they are. Acquire targets.
Follow them! Lead us to the hideout! Heh. Sounds like Widow left a little surprise for him. She must be nearby.
Push forward. Widow will be around here somewhere.
Let's show him our tech. There they are. Fire target.
Your training is inadequate at best.
I ain't taking any guff from you!
Here comes the
We got a BOF sighting! Big orange fist!
Ah, there you are. Just in time to create the dive. Their base is somewhere nearby. Trust me. Infiltration is my business.
Heads up! They've got grenades!
You didn't really give us a choice.
Hit me with your best shot.
Did you order medium rare or well done?
Everyone, get inside. I'll close off the base.
Blasters online.
Pursue Spider-Woman. I'll make sure she doesn't knock you out.
This is how it will be until you people back down.
They're trapped. Get them. There they are. Acquire targets.
I hope I made my point clear.
Hopefully they show up. Multiple hostiles. Blasters online.
You're good. Go! Go! Go!
I've sealed the base. The only way through that door is through us. I'm not registering, period. I've been manipulated by those in power before. I won't let our own government do it to all of us. We're not backing down. If you go down this road, you're going to have to take on all of us.
Here come Hill Blaster.
You could have avoided all this.
Spider-Woman needs backup. Get them off of her.
DC Warhead ready to fire.
That should hold her. The SHIELD agents could take Spider-Woman in, but the base is still sealed.
Your entry point, as promised. This is an old Hydra terrorist. You can get around the blast door through here. You can try to break through if you want, but it'll take major fire. I will bring Spider-Woman to the detention. Get inside. The rebels are fortifying their position while you waste time here.
Let's find that blast door and figure a way past it.
Those scumbags arrested Spider-Woman! We gotta make them pay! This ends here, lackeys!
Stop the fascists! Fascists! On the floor!
Changing hearts and minds, one flambe at a time.
Hit you hard!
There must be a switch somewhere for that door. Where'd that gunner go?
I'm a natural blonde. You're a natural loser.
That did it. The door should be open now.
Which part of Human Torch did you not get?
Stay together. Keep them off balance.
If you can't take the heat, well, you know the rest. one of the Fantastic Four. I'm used to winning.
Multiple hostiles.
Turrets! Take them down before they cut us to shreds.
I'm not gonna say I told you so, but...
Blast door's protected. We'll have to take down that force field.
Hearts and minds, one flambe at a time.
Blast those fascists!
Get close. Looks like there's a power station near here we can use to turn off that force field.
Pull your pins!
If we can't take the heat, well, you know the rest.
We'll need to use those terminals to toggle the panels. Light up all 4 panels to reroute the power. Good work. Shield's coming down. Rockets from below! Watch out! Hold your ground! Don't let them swarm us!
Even my temper has its limits. Your actions are a grave threat to us all. You have to believe it.
Destroy the power cells on the door frame. I think I know how we can get through. Now the other. Gonna feel that in the morning. All right, let's keep moving.
They're sending out a high-speed data stream. Get to the command center and shut it down.
They're ready for us. Our entrance wasn't exactly subtle.
This movement's gonna
I've
flame
hacked
out.
some of their security. Break left. I disabled the barrier there.
Want some of this?
Another barrier. I'll bring it down.
robots prepped. Double time.
There. I've opened a path to Central Command. Now if I could just link us into their comm channel.
Yes, Sanchez. I know your men are getting hit hard, but you've got to buy me some more time.
Cable is running this show. Damn fool doesn't realize we can hear every word he says.
Hutchins, they're headed your way. Break out the big guns and slow them down.
You know what they say. The bigger they are.
Just getting warmed up.
I'm sorry, but you're giving us no choice.
I can reach you from here.
Must be some way to open that door. Look for a switch.
Did you order medium rare or well done?
Pull your pins! I've been training for this!
Trusting me on this shouldn't have been much of a stretch.
Ready grenade!
I would have preferred to talk this out.
Revenge of the Nerd.
Beat him to a pulp!
That will give you a chance to rethink this.
This is as far as I go. I've got to keep the door open from here so you can get through. Cable's uploading a lot of data. You have to reach him before he finishes transferring that intel. We'll help our cause a lot more if we can keep Cable from transmitting that data. Now get a move on. I'll be in touch via radio.
Just keep coming. Hold them off. I need more time to get this data sent to Cap.
Hear that? Cable's getting nervous. Push forward and shut him down.
Why don't they ever learn? I hope I made my point clear.
This Grim's baby boy is getting annoyed here.
What the? One of the doors is jammed open. Damn Hydra junk. I can't block them. Cycle the gas vent. Let's see if that shows them up.
I hope you learned something. Flexibility has its advantages, wouldn't you say? Your anti-registration movement may doom us all.
They walked right into it. Now swarm them.
Even my temper has its limits. Not bad for a scientist.
Blocked.
What can I say? I'm a hottie.
Nice work, team. You should be able to access the rest of the base now.
Give him some shrapnel. Ready grenades. Want some of this? Loading one in.
I hope you learned something.
Victor, they're headed your way. Don't let them get past you. the move again, Victor. Get ready.
Vile turncoats! Thy betrayal will be met with flame!
Can't bounce back forever.
Traitors! You shall not pass! You dare risk my wrath?
Almost there now. Be ready for anything.
Here they come. Get into position.
Give him some shrapnel!
Revenge of the nerd. I would prefer to talk this out.
Hold them back. Captain America needs this data. Captain, we're overrun here. I'm uploading everything I can. Keep them away from the cannons. They'll overload my shield. Now you thugs are gonna pay. That was just a warning.
Cable's shielded. Take out the wall turrets.
Trying not to hurt you, but you're giving me no choice.
Before the rest of the intel is transferred.
Cable warned me we'd need to treat this conflict like a war. You've certainly proved him right. That doesn't make what you just did right. Maybe you think you're still heroes, but you aren't. Not anymore. And I won't forget what you did here today.
Your capture of Cable, Hercules, and Spider-Woman a few weeks back seems to have put a serious crimp in Cap's plans. Thanks to all our hard work, more unregistered heroes and superpowered criminals are being rounded up every day. Of course, it's one thing to capture them, and quite another to make sure they stay that way.
As you may have heard, our massive new holding facility in the negative zone is now up and running. Codename Prison 42. It's a clean, safe, and totally secure detention center for unregistered superhumans. Access is possible only through a network of strictly controlled trans-dimensional portals, the first of which is situated deep in the Rikers Island prison.
We're still hoping this conflict can be resolved quickly, but in case that's not possible, Prison 42 will serve our cause well. We've built in multiple fail-safes to ensure that it's completely inescapable. It should give unregistered heroes good reason to reconsider their position.
Don't get on Hill's bad side. That's what I'm hearing.
So far, so good. But there's still plenty left to do. We'll meet at the briefing station when you want to get moving.
In New York City, S.H.I.E.L.D. continues its crackdown